Okay. Get this out. Let's cut down. Okay. This out. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Miss Mary. How are you? How's your boy? Oh, don't go to the four-letter word. Don't do it. Don't do it. I know. You got to. Sucks, doesn't it? I hate the four-letter word. I've been avoiding it for like a whole week. But, sometimes we just have to do it. Good, good. I saw you post that he was upset. And that's so hard when you can't fix it. But you hang in there, Mom, and that's all that matters. Your Friday's off. I want my Friday. When I did insurance, I had just the right schedule. I worked Monday and Tuesday, was off Wednesday. I worked Thursday and Friday. I was off Saturday and Sunday. And then they wanted to do a shift bid. And they came over and they were like, you have to pick a shift. And I'm like, no, I'm not picking a shift because I already talked to the campaign manager and he assured me that I would keep my schedule because I had appointments. I had appointments on Wednesday and I had appointments on Friday after work. And it would take a couple of days for me to recover. That's why I had the schedule I had. They're like, you have to. I was like, no, I don't. And I'm not going to. I've worked here way too long to put up with that crap. And after a while, it was just Hupper had Saturday and Sunday off, so I just wanted Saturday and Sunday off. It's weird. I like to hang out with the hubber. I like the guy. What can I say? So we're all seeing that I am the worst fussy cutter on the planet. I sucketh at this. But hey, I got him out. Uh, yeah, and anybody that has, those kinds of issues and they fixate on something, it just amplifies it. It's so much worse. Yeah, I've done that too. Let's be honest. I will cut off a part and then look at it and go, yeah, I like it better this way anyway. Just to avoid having to cut it out again. Nope, nope, nope. I like her without her head. That works. Okay. Yeah, I do it too. This is now Halloween themed. Okay, headless. There we go. And there is not a butterfly in anything that I have to fussy cut that has antennas. Let's just be honest. They have no antennas and no feet of any kind. Hey, Sabrina. The Elmaris. Hello. So I'm trying to add something to this and, probably did them all too large, but who cares? That one fits. Like my new glue topper? I got these from Laura Chai. I'm going to post a video on it. She sent me a package of a Happy Mail, and it was full of minions. She gets me. I have the video. I just haven't posted it yet. I don't know why. Because I'm lazy. That's why. Because I'm lazy. Let's be honest. Okay, so we put her on there. Now I'm going to have to put her jewel back on. I'll put it right there. It's stuck to my finger. So I thought I'd come on for a little bit today. Oh, now I dropped it on the floor. I have to take my daughter to work because the tire on her scooter went flat. And for some bizarre reason, this is going to take like 25 million years to ship her a new tire. She bought it through Amazon, and like it's not supposed to be here until the middle of the month. Now the glue is dried. So She is vehicle-less. And I don't want her to lose her job. So I will go and get her to work. Yeah, they're really cute. They're little finger puppets. And it fits on my glue. So that's where it's going to live for now, on my glue. I won't lose my glue top that way. Okay, we'll try this one. She might be too big. She's too big. I'm going to have to take the roses off. Stupid. 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 We'll just leave that rose. Ink this up and see how it goes. Okay, and perfect. We'll take that jewel off. Put her there. A bit of glue. A bit of glue. Trying to remember how much I hate pocket letters.
See if you recall the last words were loathe.
Hey, Chris. Yeah, he's around. He's meowing. Let me out. You people suck. Okay, that's it. I'm done with that. Although now I have these really cool roses. So let's go around that one and go up there like that. And go like that. We'll take that corner off. See, now I like these roses. Ink it up. I'll put it on this one. Because it says rose perfume. Get this out of the way.
Hey, your phone is ringing. Pick up your phone.
Just like that. Then I'm going to move this over here. There, see? I'll just move things around. Mary says, hi, Hubbard.
Hello.
So, yeah, so Hubbard bought me a car for my scavenger. And I have never in my life had such a hard time trying to get somebody to take my money. The car dealership was a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. Okay. So that's 2 down that I have to get out today. This, I made a tag flip. Can you believe it? I had no idea what this was. I just did it. I looked at a few and went, I can do that. So I did it. I still got to put a small envelope in this one. And then I'm good. I don't have a small envelope in it. I don't think I do. I have a big envelope. I have a small envelope, but that's not a real envelope. And I didn't include one anywhere, so I do need to make a small envelope for this one. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's got to go in the mail today, so I'll figure it out. And it seems that there they are. Thought I lost the guard for my scissors. I'm always losing this thing. Oh. So, ladies, how you doing? I missed you guys. I'm telling you, it was a nightmare. But I'm back. I am back. I got some things to do. I do. I have to do a loaded envelope. Never done one of those. And I have to make a memory dex. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do with that, but I have those two to do. Has anybody seen? What's the lady's name? The Kabuki Clown. Becky. If you do, could you have her reach out to me? Because she won one of the buyers giveaways in the last flea market. And I have no information on her, so I can't send it to her. But I would like to send it to her. Tennessee themed? Ooh, I like it. So,
Hi, this is Michael Cox, Business Technical Support, calling in reference to ticket number 257.
loaded envelope or memory dex.
I was hoping to speak to Nicholas about this. Looks
This is too
like,
much like a cluster.
our,
I can seal it.
The other carrier, Comcast, is looking for a specific example.
Let's do a loaded envelope.
You're having with not receiving calls.
Well, come over and say hello.
Was wondering if you might have that handy.
Sit there and give me the stink eye. Come on.
Be so kind as to give us a call back with that information at 1-844-613-3810.
Go on. Say hello.
Cox Business Technical Support.
Say hello.
Take care.
Yes, you're the Harry. You just want treats. You
Of course he
cheap
does. I
little
said it
turd.
earlier. Easy there, dear.
Here, I'm putting him up here. Carla! No, I put him up here. Seriously, he's got camera shies today. He's like, no. Give them to me down here. All right, a loaded envelope. So we need some paper. Oh, I don't know. Botanical flower. Let's do cutesy. Yeah, cutesy. We'll do a cutesy pootsy. That's what we can use these for. I always wonder what to do with these big pieces, the page layout pieces. Just make a loaded envelope out of it, right? And a scoreboard. All right, let's see how I want to do this. And then this is going to be, we'll do it at 4. Hey, sweetheart. Oh, I got to do the corner stuff. Okay. Let's get a bone folder. Totally out of my element here. But you know what? We'll do it. And then this pocket thing. I'm going to fold up this pocket thing. Okay. I don't like this bulk. So I'm going to get rid of it. Take that off. And we'll take this part off. Just because I don't like the bulk. Oh, see, that's better. No bulk. And then these things I'm supposed to fold down, they say. That's what we'll use that for. It's a kimono thing. Okay. Good enough. We'll get this all glued up and taped up and all that happy. Hoo ha ha. All right, so to make this work, must close pocket thing here. Get pointy tool thing. Move that. Flip all this up. We don't want this like jamming it up. This is why I don't use tape for anything. Okay. That over. Good to go. Glue. Let me miter these real quick. Make life easier. Okay, mitered corners. Glue. Glue. Hello, Miss Christie. Hello, Miss Candy. Ah. All right, so now just cut this to make it like, fit-ish. so that it doesn't look, bad, because it's really white. Let's do. I may have to get a whole nother piece of paper because this one is neither wide enough or long enough. This one will work here though. But yeah, that'll work. That one will work. Okay, so we'll do that one. And then I don't know what we're going to do over here. Pencil. Right there. Oh, that'll work. I could do that. Look at that. Just do that right along the edge there. It'll put my cut line in for me. Yup, sure will. Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay. Some glue. And I'll just get out a scrap. I know I've got at least one more sheet like this, and we'll cut off some more of this to do the other side. Because it needs to be bigger, man. Okay. So we covered that one up. I got to do that one. And I know there's at least one more piece of that stuff in here because it's the one sheet nobody ever uses, right? See, I told you there was a sheet of that in there. This piece is big enough. Yes, it is. Okay. So get that on there. Do the same trick we did on the other one. Just find the edge. Use the bone folder. Here's my cut line. Oh, I'm liking this trick. This is a good trick. Yeah, I went a little wide. Yeah, there's my cut line. I can see it now. Oh, perfection. Okay, a little glue on this one. I love it when a plan comes together. So what have you guys been up to? Talk to me. I haven't talked to you guys in like over a week. It's been forever. And thank you to everybody who reached out to me on Facebook and inquired as to my general good health. I appreciate you. Glue. All right, so now apparently I have to put ephemera in here that matches this, right? That's what they say. So, ephemera. So we could start with some of the journaling cards that came in the set. Right? See, we got a whole sheet of those. Not quite journaling cards, though. More like frames and stuff. Let's see if there's anything else. I've probably used them all out of this pad because I've had this pad for a while. Hard to say. Same one. Yep, if there were ever... Okay, there. Look at that. There's some in there. Okay. Okay, so that's two. I got 2 sheets. We can work with it. I think I have the ephemera for this too, so who knows? Maybe. Just maybe. You did Passover? Awesome, cool. It fits. this sucker's coming out. So much work. I kind of feel you. I will use the bigger ones. This isn't that bad. How many people did you have for Passover? Was it just like the immediate family, or did you have other family over? Were you ready to drown them all in matzo ball soup?
How you doing today, man? All right. Hey, listen, I got your ticket here. It says you're having some problems with not receiving calls. I tried calling into both of them, and I heard the ringing on my end of things. Are you on site now? And nothing rang there?
Ha! What a wonderful world. See that? It just fits.
Are these your own IP phones?
This is hideous. How does this work?
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm trying to reset that modem for the two phone lines real quick. See if I can get them to kick over. And while we're waiting on that, what's the other issue you're having?
I used to have when I was growing up, I met her in 5th grade. We were friends all through junior high and high school. And her family was Jewish. And she's like, we're preparing for Passover. Do you want to come over? And I was like, sure, why not? I had no idea. Irish Roman Catholic, you know?
All right.
And I went over there and they were like pulling everything out and cleaning everything up. And I was like, y'all could give like some good Irish women a run for their money in the guilt department here.
That's a billing thing that I honestly, yeah.
They were clearing the whole house out. I was like, what's going on?
I don't even know what I paid for my own bill. That's the wife's job. So.
And her grandmother's just like, just take this out. Take this out. Well, where's it going? Out there. Just take it out there. They know what to do. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure about this, guys. I'm not feeling it. Let's try inking it, see if that helps. We'll try.
And it's just these two phone lines?
Pupper's got a real busy week this week. He's working 2 days
Well,
because he took Sunday and Monday off.
The phone numbers.
And he only works Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. He's off Thursday, Friday, Saturday because he works 4 10s. So when he took 2 days off, he manages to put himself into a position where he only has to work a 2-day work week. Yeah, I've heard that. Some people will sell off what they have. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it needs to have dimensionals. Maybe I'll feel better if it has dimensionals. Are you just getting I'm not feeling this? I'm just not feeling it. Do we have this many dimensionals in the world? I might have foam tape. Oh, let's see. In the drawer. Do I have any foam tape? I do. I do have some foam tape. Where's the icky sticky scissors? Because I know this stuff sticks really bad. So I was online last night before I went to bed, planning my route for my big scavenger. And making Google Maps pull up all of the thrift stores and craft supplies and creative reuses and junk shops, which amazingly it does do if you put it in there. But it is a thing. It really is. Harbor and I went for we went down to excuse me, went to go see the London Bridge, which is in Nevada and Arizona, and we went through Kingman, and we had some time. So I was like, well, why don't we ask in Kingman at the information center if the guy knows where there's a thrift store? And so the guy was like, oh yeah, there's one right around the corner. And I was like, oh cool. Is there anything else, like, like a flea market or like antique shops or something? And he goes, oh, you're junkers. And we were like, yeah. He's like, hold on. He pulled it out. They actually had a printed map of all the junk stores in the area where you could go and like do thrift shopping and junk shopping. I was like, oh my God, it's a thing. So now, whenever I go someplace, if there's a visitor center, I always pop into the visitor center and go, hey, do you have a map or something that shows me? Apparently tourism places, they know that people like to do this. So they mark them out. I thought it was cool. I'm going to fight with this foam tape.
You said 702-6.
Need to get new foam tape, apparently. This stuff's pretty old. And it's still sticky, but it's not real sticky. So maybe we'll put some regular double-sided tape on it.
That's what. That number is actually with bandwidth.com.
So like really sticky on the edge.
They didn't specify which phone numbers were owned by who.
Screw it. I'm just going to rip it off of here. Probably didn't press it enough to get it to release.
Right, but they didn't tell you who owned the number as far as the company that regulates the, where it's going and so on. Did they tell you it was a Cox number or through someone else?
It's sticking to my fingers, but it won't let go of the paper. There we go. Let go of
Do you
me,
have Brian's last name?
stupid thing. All right.
I'm sorry, I wasn't ready for that. K. Oh, like Evil Knievel. Okay. Knighvel.
I don't trust anything sticky that comes pre-stickied. Okay. Let's get this where we want it. Okay, yeah, I do like it with a little bit of puff to it. Okay.
Okay, so that was an also phone number that is not working? Not just the ones that are listed on this gift here?
All right, and I don't like that, so we're gonna have to cover that up.
Okay.
So, get a piece of this purple out.
Bless you.
We shall measure this.
Bless you.
1.5. And it needs to be at least 3 inches. Hey, hey, hey. No jumping off.
Okay.
Let's go 3. And then I want to take this off because I don't want the flowers in there. I just want it to be purple in the center. And we need to go 5.5.
That's a good possibility. I mean,
So that's 5.5. We'll bring it in just a smidge so that it will fit.
Like in your case where you've taken over the company and a good portion of the numbers are owned by Cox or the services are. And there's those that 1 or 2 that are being redirected to the Cox numbers.
Stay. Okay. Where'd my envelope go? Here it goes.
Well, best I can tell you about that phone number, I was able to look it up in the national system. It says it's owned by Bandwidth. That phone number is owned by Bandwidth.com.
Fits.
So it's
Okay.
not a Cox number. And that's the 9355.
So put some glue on that.
Well, that
Okay. Now we're going to try and get this in here. Without smudging it
for
too
us in
much.
Technical support would be 1-844-587-7844.
Aha. Okay, must glue. Out, 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 out. Get out of my house. You're making noise.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So now apparently what I'm supposed to do is continue to decorate this thing, and then I'm supposed to put stuff in.
Did you want the 2
So I've got 2 pockets, and I'm supposed to load them with stuff
But I just don't know where it's going to be.
and then decorate it.
And no one seems to pick
That is apparently what I'm supposed to do here. So Now that I've started cutting these down, I will cut the rest of them
Okay,
down.
if we don't hear
I
back
do
from
have
you,
the
I'll
ephemera
send
set for this paper, so that will make my life a little easier.
All right, sounds good. In that case, Sarah, I thank you so much and appreciate your assistance in this matter, and you have yourself a fantastic day. Thank you, bye-bye.
So that will definitely make my life a little easier. Left a little smidge. Get this off. I should probably be using the one with the wire that shows me where the line is, but you know what the heck. Close enough, right? So we have journaling cards. Finish cutting this sheet down. So what do you put in a loaded envelope, guys? This is not my deal. What do you put in these things? That's already as small as it's going to get. I'm not worried about those. Mary's hanging out till she has to go to work. Just to go to the 4-letter word. Okay, so this thing needs, I think it needs paper clips and some embellishments and journaling cards, and I guess we'll make some tags. No, sweetheart. The only thing I might be able to teach you is how to make a box. Boxes I can do. This stuff, not so much. Faking it on this one. All right, so we'll make a paper clip. These are a little big, aren't they? I have to find something smaller in the pad that we can make a paper clip out of. We could just punch some of these circles out. Make some paper clips out of those. He might be small enough. See, this guy might be small enough too. But then you run the risk of having the blue line in it. You don't want to do that. Because that just looks tacky. Of course, I don't put any birds on this page where I could punch one out. Booger heads. Well, they sucketh. That sucketh. Signature and without losing my religion. Yeah, I know. I've had those days. Okay, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? I got some giant tags. We can work with those. I got a bird. Found a bird. It might work. All right. We got some stoof. We get some stoof. Some stoof that might work. And we got a giant tag. I found a pack of giant tags. I'm thinking this might be perfect. Look at it, fits. Okay. I know. Tina makes lots of stuffs. Yeah, those things that Tina makes, we know. You know, just so you guys know, in the flea market, she sold these little boxes of, they're like the matchboxes, Tim Holtz matchboxes, and they're full of things to make those things with that she makes, you know? So it's full of stuff. There's a circle in there for a base. There's a tag in there and a ticket. And then there's some fabric scraps, some lace, some ribbon, some little flowers, and some buttons, and some pearls. And it's all cut to the right size. And I'm going to make Tina come and show me how to do this, because we all know I sucketh at this. But it all came in the little box, and it was cute. So, you know, I got one. I figured I will give it a try. Maybe if I have everything pre-cut, I can put it together. You know, maybe if it's all pre-cut. Hey, Renee. Oh, because, yeah, I sucketh. We know this. All right, we could put 2 big tags in this thing. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just thinking that's like the only thing that really works in this back pocket is like tags. So we'll put like 2 giant tags back here. That's 2 things, right? And then we'll have to decorate those. And then we have the journaling cards that came with it. So we can put some of those in there. And I got this one here. This is not the same set, but this is the Harmony one. This is not Harmony, but it kind of works. These are sort of in the same color theme, so those might work. These are in the same color theme, so they're going to probably work. And I have some of these, which are, some of these are Mary Engelbright. And so I thought maybe there might be something in here that might work because it's kind of that light purpley colored theme. So I thought maybe we could use some of these pieces. These are old. These are like vintage punch outs. But I thought maybe I could use some of these to decorate some of these big tags and stuff. We'll see. Who knows, right? Who knows? But so I've decided to do a little bit of a change up. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna come on when I feel like it for a while, till I get my head back in the game. This is a loaded envelopes. That's the sheet we're working off of. This is the project we're doing. We have some of these, which we'll put right there for now. So I'm going to have to make some paper clips and stuff. I'm going to have to figure out what goes in these things. I'll ask Tina. She'll know. She'll tell me. But I know it needs to have words and stuff, and it's got to have decorations and pieces and parts and things and, all that weirdness. Tina will tell me. It's not my thing. And then after this one, I have to do a memory decks card. Never done a memory deck, so that's a new experiment as well. I'm expanding my horizons. That's what we're calling it. Really, I'm just, farting around. Hey, Laura. So, taquito. See? Now, I can do a hidden paper clip, but I don't do it like anybody else does. And so everybody always tells me I'm doing it wrong. Oh, I got these spiral paper clips too, and I got all of these. Where are they? I've got a whole bunch of really cool paper clips. Is that a butterfly? There's a butterfly paper clip in my magnets. I wonder how that got in there. Look at that. We already have decoration. We have a butterfly paper clip. It's crappy. It goes the wrong way. What the heck? Yeah, how do you like me now? Hey, we don't use the C word here, Laura. We don't use that nasty C word here. So, I guess I can figure this out, right? It's not, how hard can it be? I just have to find the ephemera pack. I know I have the ephemera pack for this pack of paper. My allergies are kicking my butt. There we go. So let me put this aside for a second. Look at this thing. Where is it? Here it is. So, we all know what that is, right? That's the United States of America. So I was on Google Maps last night. And so I have to go to Wichita. That's like the ultimate goal right there. Because that little dot is my son. So I have to go there. It's my boy. My big brain, my beautiful big brain boy. He's way over here. So, he's about 6 inches away. So, normally I would just go straight over on the 40, but I want to go see Miss Janie, and she lives down here by Phoenix. So I'm going to go down and then come back up. So like the come back up part was weird for me. I've never done this part before. I've always just gone straight across or straight down and back. So I've never done like this little part right here before. So I was on Google Maps and hey, so there's a couple of little towns here. So I'm looking at Google Maps, and I'm zooming in on the town going, okay, that's a decent sized little town. So then you put into the search engine, like antique store, junk shop, thrift store, resale. And it starts bringing up like all of these thrift stores in these tiny little towns in the middle of Arizona, in the middle of nowhere. And so I now have this big long list. I'm about to Albuquerque, from here to Albuquerque on my trip, of places that I can stop that have junk shops and thrift stores and antique malls and stuff along the way. So, and there's about 42 of them. Hubbard's gonna hate me.
No, I'm not.
You are if I talk you into going with me. So, yeah, I've only gone about 3 inches, and I've managed to. It's a huge list, and then there's like next to nothing till I get to like here. This is like all open. There's like nothing, and I was thinking about going up to Santa Fe, like kind of detouring up to Santa Fe, but it adds an extra day to my trip. So I figured this is 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. And then from Albuquerque to Wichita, I have to stop. There's a place right here in Kansas where Dorothy's house is. So I have to stop there. So 4 days, 6 days to stay with my son. I'm going to shoot into Kansas City, stay in Kansas City. So that's 7 days. And then back across Kansas, right here to the border. There's a little town here. I haven't gotten, so you can see there's a whole big difference between the spots that are marked on the bottom and the big empty line at the top. But there's a town here. I'm going to stop here. And then there's a couple of stops in Colorado. And then I'm shooting up to Orem to see the grumpy old man before I head back home. So I think it's like 10 days total. But if I want to do extra time someplace, then I'm allowing myself up to 14 days to do it. Yes. It's in Kansas City. Hold on, I'll get you a link for it. It's adorable. It's stinking adorable. It's in Liberal, Kansas. Let me pull it up. Ooh, website. Okay. Copy. So I'm going to put this in. So this is the website. And it's really stinking cute. But it's in Liberal, Kansas, and it's right on the road. And it's like a museum. You can actually go inside, and they have all kinds of stuff, and it's really cool. But it's kind of kiddish, but what the heck? But they got all the stuff there, and it's really cool. And so, being a giant child, I must go see it. Just kidnap you along the way, right? But yeah, I've kind of researched like this section so far, and I have like a 2-page list. It's like 2 full pieces of paper um, of places that I can stop. Like I got rid of everything that was like between here and here because this stuff I know really well. But there's a little town here that when I go to Phoenix, I don't drop down. I take a shortcut through the desert. And there's a little town here called Wickiup. And I always just thought of Wickiup as just kind of this road that you just pass through. So when I was looking at it on the map last night, I realized it's a huge town. So I was like, thrift stores in Wickiup? And there's like 8 of them. And I was like, what? How have I missed this? So I might spend a day in Wickiup. So who knows? But it's 2,599 miles. It's 40 hours of driving. Pretty normal for me. But I have settled. This is the final map. I'm leaving Vegas. I'm going to Phoenix. Then I'll hit Gallup, New Mexico, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Then I'm going to shoot across the very tip of the Texas and Oklahoma Panhandle. I'll go through those 2 states in a matter of hours, an hour probably. There's one little teeny town just inside Kansas that I'm going to be going to. Then I'm going to be going to Liberal, Kansas, Wichita, shooting out to Kansas City. And the only reason I'm going to Kansas City is because they have a creative reuse. So I'm going to go to the creative reuse in Kansas City, and then I'm going to backtrack and head across, and we're going to go to a couple of other little towns. And then in Colorado, I'm going to be hitting Denver. I'm going to shoot up to Boulder for a day trip, and then down, and I'm going to go up into Orem, Utah, and then back home. So I was originally planning on going very south, but I decided I'm just going to go straight across the middle. Forget it. So we shall see. So if you're anywhere on the route, and I'll publish like an actual list before I leave, I'll publish a list of all of the towns I'm going to be stopping in. So if you're close by one of those towns and you want to come out and hang out with me for a little bit, or, you're like a little shoot off, let me know. And we'll see, if I can add it in. Basically, I'm going to drag the hover across country with him in the passenger seat because I don't let anybody else drive. I'm thinking this is probably going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of about a $3,000 trip, including gas, hotels, and shopping. That's my target number. I'll be honest. But Hubbard knows what he's in for. Oh my God, Hubbard is worse than I am. No, I'm kind of avoiding California right now. I will eventually take a trip up. My brother lives in just outside of LA, and I have a cousin that lives in Hemet. So every now and then I do drop down and go to San Diego and then go up the coast. And I am planning, probably not till the end of the summer. We'll see how it goes. I'm probably going to do a coast trip up into Oregon and Washington State, and then back down through, come back over and go back down through Idaho and back. Because I have some friends in Idaho that I'd like to see. And I do have some friends up in the Sacramento area that I'll be seeing. So I've got a couple more trips in me. I'm not quite past the do the drive trip yet. It's my preferred way to travel. I'm claustrophobic, so I don't like airplanes. Severely claustrophobic. So I don't like airplanes at all. And it's a lot cheaper for me and Hubbard to go someplace if we drive than if we fly. So
More convenient.
it's more convenient because I got to tell you, there are some times where we'll go someplace, we'll take a day trip someplace and we'll go and we'll spend the night someplace. And then when we get up in the morning, we kind of flip a quarter into which direction we're going to try to head home. And sometimes we end up going way out of our way. We went down into Arizona one time and ended up to get home. We had to go through California. So it's kind of a, we'll go in any direction. And we were driving down the street. I was doing about 70 miles an hour on this road. And Hubbard's in the passenger seat next to me, and he's just into his phone. He's playing his solitaire game or whatever. All of a sudden he goes, "Junk shop." And I go, "What?" "There's a junk shop back there. I saw it." So we have to turn around and go back. And then he goes, there, it's right there. And we'll go in and we'll spend like 15, 20 minutes, an hour or whatever in a junk shop. And
How good it is.
he's just as bad as I am. And you should see him sometimes. He's like, he'll go and he'll find something and he'll come up to me and he'll be like, look what I found. Look what I found. And I'll go, "Oh, that's good, honey. Can you use this? Is this good? Can we use this?" "Yeah, honey, we can use that." Okay. He gets real happy about it.
Remember I found that wiffle ball set?
Yes.
Track ball. Track ball is what it was called.
Track ball.
I remember that.
Hi,
in the
Carrie.
70s. That was cool.
He finds some stuff, I'll tell you. And he just like he will run over and he knows it all now. He'll bring me a cutter and he'll go, "This is a good one. This is a good one. Look, the arm comes out and everything. He doesn't have the cutter, but you can buy those. Yeah, this is a good one. And look, they only want $2." So he finds all kinds of stuff. He was a kid in a candy store one time. I found a bag of washi tape. He's like, "Look, it's washi tape." But he's just as bad as I am. I remember we went on a trip one time when our two youngest were still little. And actually my boys were little too. They were only about 12, 13. And we went on a trip one time. We were coming back. It was in Arizona, in a place called just outside of Goodyear, Miami, that area. We were coming up from Tucson, and instead of taking the interstate, we decided to take the back way up through Cerrado and all of that. And because I have relatives in Miami. And so we were driving up, and like on the side of the road, middle of nowhere, there was like a house, and it was just covered with stuff. And the guy had a sign out front that said junk. And hubby was like, "There's a junk shop." There was nothing for like 5 miles in either direction. This guy just had this little junk shop on the side of the road. So we stopped and we went in and we found a fish tray. You know what a fish tray is? A big metal fish tray. It's got like a handle on the end. And it's like a serving tray. This one was metal and it was polished. And it had a little leather strap on the end of it. And we bought it. We brought it home and we told the kids that we had a new butt cracking paddle.
It was an upgrade from the old one.
We've never hit our kids with a paddle. But boy, you should have seen my teenage boys. They were like covering their butts. They wouldn't walk anywhere near me. We kept that thing on the counter in the kitchen for about 3 years. It was great. Anytime I moved it, the kids ran. They were like, "What do we do?" It was a running joke. So now that Alex is older and her kids are older, I gave it to her for Christmas one year. And she pulled it out of the package and she opened it up and she went, "The butt paddle? I can crack their backsides." I was like, "You now have the permission to crack the grandchildren." My grandkids were like, and the older kids were all sitting around going, "Oh." Oh, hey, Curly. Curly says, "Hi, Hubbers."
Hey, Curly.
Sandra's here. Hello, my dear. So, yep. So that's the trip. We're starting in Vegas. We are heading down to Peoria, on to Phoenix, up to Gallup, over to Albuquerque. There's a couple of places in between we're going to be stopping. Then we're going to see Dorothy's house. We're going to go to Wichita, Kansas. We're going to go to Kansas City. We're coming back through Denver, Boulder, Colorado, and all the way up to Orem. Because if I don't see the grumpy old man, she gets grumpy. And then I'm going to head home from there. Grumpy-er. She'll throw a sandal at me. So yeah, that is the definite. We have this is it. We're done. We have planned it. We know exactly where we're going and how we're getting there. Hubbard's going to put 4 new tires on the car because the ones that I have are for like around town, and I want all terrains because
All weather, all season.
I drive all terrain. I Yes, I am that person who will go, there's a shortcut. He'll go, it's a dirt road, and I'll go, okay.
It's a shortcut to the world's biggest ball of twine.
But so we're leaving here probably like mid-May, middle of May. I have to be back before the beginning of June because June is like birthday season in my family. It's my birthday and Hubbard's birthday and Lex's birthday and Shay-Shay's birthday, and it's just a mess. So there's like 8 birthdays in our family in the month of June. So I have to be back before then. So we're probably going to go about the middle of May. That is the tentative date, is mid-May. And we have to go as far as Wichita. I have to go do a come see. You know, my son's got his first apartment. I got to go come see these okay. And then the rest of it. So far I've researched this section, and I will be researching this section tonight to see what's in here that we can go to and see, other than, you know, I had to go, come on, I have to go see Dorothy's house. I'm going to put that in again just in case. Is Hubbard going to bring my birthday fudge?
You might not make it through the trip.
He says it won't make it through the trip, honey. All right, so there is the link for Dorothy's house. We'll be stopping there. I'll take lots of pictures and stuff, guys. We're over 800 subscribers. So by the time we make this trip, I may be able to just go live from some of these places. But I will be filming everything. I'm taking my phone, my backup phone, and my camcorder with me. And I'm going to take my laptop so I can dump all the files every night. And so you guys will see. I'll probably do like a video for each section. So we'll do like a week's worth of videos. And if I can download them while I'm on the trip, because I can't go live, then I'll download stuff while I'm on the trip. Just depends on what kind of, hotspots I can find. Good thing is that Cox Cable goes, pretty much coast to coast. And any place that has Cox Cable, we can access that for free. So I don't have to look for like, free Wi-Fi or jump on, somebody's open Wi-Fi. I can just do Cox privately. So it makes it easier for me to upload stuff when I'm on the road. So 2,599 miles, 40 hours of driving plus stops, 10 to 14 days on the road, starting here in Vegas and ending with the grumpy old man up in Orem. So that's the whole thing. I might just mail you the fudge before I leave. Then when I get there, you'll go, it didn't get here. Where's my fudge? He has not been cooking, Curly. That's the honest truth. He has been, Michael was very adamant that I was going to get a new car. He knows that I don't like to travel in the Troll, that it's really too small. By the time I load a suitcase in the back, there's no room.
Your suitcase, your pillow.
And if I decided, that I was going to drive through and there was no place to stay, and I decided I was going to pull into a truck stop and sleep in the car, there was no place for me to lay down. And so Hubbard was really adamant that I was going to get a new car. And so I have one. And it's a good car. It's a good, it's great gas mileage. It's got a lot of room in it. There's a couple of things that we do want to get for it. I want to get a rooftop carrier to put on it because it has the side rails. I just want to put the carrier on. So we're looking into doing that. And like I said, it's got regular tires on it, like city tires. He wants touring tires. So we're going to probably get some tires for, at least for the back.
Spend some money.
He's going to spend some more money on me because he's Hubbard and he likes to do that. It's what makes him happy.
It makes you safe.
And it makes me safe. So. Yeah, I can't beat it. And then the car gets like 35 miles to the gallon on the highway, but it acts like a 6-cylinder. It's only a 4-cylinder, but it acts like a 6-cylinder because it's turbocharged. So, but it's red, so I have to take my foot off the gas. Because no 100 miles an hour between Orem and Vegas. just how fast I go getting up there. This is about a 6.5 hour drive, and I do it in about 5 hours.
Not like our son.
Not like my son, though. My son, he went from here to Wichita and got himself 3 speeding tickets.
Used to.
So, yes, he is a good man. I love him to death. So, working on the finances, I'm almost where I need to be. And once I have, what I want to have in my pocket, then I won't get a definite date to depart. And I'll have some dates for when I'm going to be in certain areas, give or take. But we'll have it better mapped out. As I figure it out a little closer and we get closer, I'll start putting in what towns I'm going to be in, when I expect to be there, and what stores I'm planning on visiting when I'm there. So if you live near something and you have experience in that store and you're like, nope, it sucks, tell me. I need to know that it sucks. But I have got to go and pick up my daughter. I've got to get her to work. She has to be to work here in a little bit. And since Amazon's going to take forever and a day to deliver a tire for Scooter, because she's bad to the bone, man. She rides her little mini bike. If you knew my daughter, you'd understand that. So I am going to get off of here. As I said, I'm going to start just coming on when I feel like, coming on. I'm not going to try and stick to a schedule because it's really hard for me to stick to a schedule and then have something else happen and then I don't end up being able to go on. So when I have time and I can and I feel like it, I'll just pop on. I'll give you guys about a 30 minutes notice that I'm going to be popping in. And for the next couple of days anyway. Tomorrow we will still do mixed media, so don't worry about that. We're going to do Zen mixed media tomorrow at 2:00. As always, I might move it back to 3 just so it's a little better for the East Coast. But we'll be doing Zen mixed media tomorrow. I got the list right there. And for the next couple of times I pop on, we're going to be working on this loaded pocket thing and a memory Dex card. I don't know, but that's what we're going to be doing. Lots of videos coming out every Monday. If I have any scavengers between now and then, I will definitely post them. I do have a couple of videos that I'm going to be posting probably this afternoon, late this evening for, I've got some swaps that I did and some happy mails that I got, including my little finger dudes. She gets me. She so gets me. She sent me bubbles too. I got bubbles. But I'll be posting those videos along the way. Tonight, probably this afternoon and into tonight, I'll be getting those posted and kind of catching back up. And I've missed you guys. I really have, but I had to concentrate on getting the right car for me. And you just know, when you sit your butt in it, it's your car. And I sat my butt in it and I knew it was my car. And Hubbard was like, no, we got to go try all these other ones. So we went and tried a whole bunch more. And then I finally had enough. And I said, can I just go get my car? And he went, yes, we'll go get your car. And so we went, we got it. And then it was a pain in the butt trying to give the guy my money. He didn't want it. It was like, come on, dude. But we finally got somebody to take our money. And I have a new car sitting out front. So, and it is Amy approved. Amy likes the new car. She likes the seat. It's wider and it's more comfortable and it hits her in the right spot on the back of her leg. And so her legs don't fall asleep. So she likes it. And it's red. And if she sits in the back seat, it's got plenty of room back there, not like the Troll where your knees are in your tits. So that's it for me for now, guys. I will see you guys later. Listen, if you are new here and you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that red button for me and subscribe. Like me, ring my bell, and share me with all of your friends. And then your friends can be my friends, and my friends can be your friends, and our friends can get to be friends. Before you know it, we have a giant crafty community. Listen, I missed you guys. I love you guys. Please stay well. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.